I'm not even gonna say it's a pleasant Sunday. I mean, I'm alive. DJ Hut's alive. Jeremy's alive. So it's a pleasant Sunday because we alive. But what I will say was, yo, this snow messed me up. So happy Sunday, everybody. Snow on a Saturday night to Sunday. We are here, carry on, back live and direct. I was late. You know, I'm not gonna tell Hudson. Hudson lives in the back cave somewhere, so he said he only 10 minutes away from the studio. I, however, am not. I am a far away from the studio, and I got an electric car. So big up to anybody who has an electric car because you ain't gotta worry about gas. You just gotta worry about charging your car. But when the winter is here, you don't have that engine. You don't have the engine to heat up the hood. Pause. But you know what I mean. You don't have that to heat it up. And so therefore I'm driving and snow hitting me in my face, snow hitting the car. But we are here once again. Yes, carry on. So what happened this week? What happened in my life this week? A lot of great things. You know, shout out to My 11, still at the junior high school doing our work. Shout out to BCMS. Shout out to 155. These are the schools that we are teaching civics in. Me and my man Lance doing our thing. So we had an interesting week. That's fine. But the most important thing was Jamaica Strong, DJ Hut. Jamaica Strong benefit concert. Now, I got to shout out Bobby and Sin Clark, Irie Jam family, Irie Jam Foundation, Adrian, everybody, Susan, everybody who I was working with this week to make sure that our side of the concert went well. Shout out to George Crooks and his crew. Shout out to all the sponsors, right? Spectrum Associates, Waymo. Shout out to JetBlue. JetBlue, y'all know I'm going to keep shouting y'all out till I get something more. I want to get on a commercial, but shout out to JetBlue. Shout out to 1010 Wings. Shout out to WBLS. Shout out to Hot 97 who let my man Ebro go. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if maybe I could get Ebro on the show, but then he gonna take my spot and then y'all ain't gonna hear me on Sundays because it's gonna be Ebro on Sundays. And then Jeremy, you have more fun having Ebro here, but right now I'm trying to get famous like that. But shout out to all of the sponsors that were there. So if anybody knows me, I'm a groupie. All right. DJ Hut, I am a groupie. If I pay to see you, if I turn on the TV to watch you, if I play you in my radio, and then I meet you, I'm acting like I'm 5 years old. So shout out to all of the people that I act like I was 5 years old. Shaggy, Sean Paul, Gramps Morgan, Inner Circle, bad boy. I even got to introduce Inner Circle. And when my guest comes on later, she was at the concert, Hut, and said she didn't even see me on stage. I had an Adidas outfit. Shout out to Adidas. I had an Adidas outfit. They didn't dress me. I had to go buy it myself. But that was fun. And then Kess. Oh, my God. So I was originally supposed to introduce Kess. Jeremy, you hear what I'm saying? I was supposed to introduce Kess. But UBS was acting a little strange. They was acting a little strange. And so the show was running a little late. Anybody in the union, shout out to all my union listeners. Y'all already know, if they messing with your lunch hour, they got to pay extra. So, Bobby came to me and was like, yo, you're not introducing Kess. Man, I dropped my Trinidadian flag and was like, I'm gonna go home. Shout out to me and David Levy too. I think we're the only non-Trinidad and Hut, but we're the only non-Jamaicans on Irie Jam Radio. So, but shout out to all of us. So yeah, I didn't get to introduce Kess, but my groupie ass rolled up on Kess and was like, look, hello. You like that, Hut? I know. And so I got Kess's number, y'all, and I was gonna invite Kess to events, but he said he was leaving. But what I did get Kess's number, because I'm not afraid to be like, yo, Kess, when you in New York, come to the Carry On show. So I had a great time. My role was to bring in the elected officials to the party. So shout out to Yvette Clark and Una Clark, Ambassador Nick Perry. Shout out to Monique Waterman, Chantel Jackson. Shout out to Kevin Riley. Shout out to the Queensborough president who sat with us. Shout out to my man Atiba Edwards. Not necessarily an elected official, but he's an official because that man is co-chair of Mandami's transition team. So shout out my man Atiba Edwards. Shout out to Tyreek Washington and his most beautiful lady, Althea Stevens, councilwoman. And we had a good time. Simone, Kevin Riley's chief of staff. So we was in the building. Shout out Anita Taylor. I'm shouting all the elected officials. Why? Because people don't realize how much they mean to the process of things. And so my big shout out, who's gonna be in my next Who You Reppin' segment, is shout out to the one and only New York Speaker of the Assembly, State Assembly, Carl Hastings, who is one of the coolest dudes you can ever meet. Really just down to earth brother. When I first met him, we were playing basketball up in Albany because I thought I was nice back then. Shout out to him having a nice red car too. But he really put this thing on his back for Jamaica because really Jamaica, the Jamaicans in his district are probably the highest concentration in the Bronx. So he's in the Bronx, shout out the Bronx. But shout him out, man, because he's also taking a group to Jamaica to help build rules, build back primary schools, and he didn't get his just dessert at that concert. And so it's my time to say to him, thank you, Carl Hasty. Thank you for everything you did for the concert. Thank you everything you're doing for the people of Jamaica, because this is just a good time. So let's talk about the concert. I was in the back eating food. I was running around. My man Lance, I gotta blow Lance up. I gotta blow Lance up. How Lance sneaks into a concert? I had tickets for Lance. Lance was like, okay, don't worry about it. I'm in the building already. He walking around like he the head of security. I was like, yo, this is bad news. But my man Lance came through and we were walking around having a good time. I couldn't get any cupcakes from the JetBlue Lounge hut. So I got somebody from JetBlue's listening. I was in the JetBlue Lounge trying to get cupcakes. I could not get cupcakes. I'm gonna leave that alone. Also, I gotta shout out $11.99, right? My homegirl Regine, $11.99. Love you, girl. So last week I was supposed to talk about the Cultural Committee. Anybody knows $11.99? They got pure West Indians working there. I swear they got more West Indians than West Indian countries working $11.99. Shout out to Nice and shout out to DC 37. But I don't know, when you come off the plane from wherever island you coming from, you join $11.99. And so $11.99 has a huge culture committee. Shout out to FIA. Those are my $11.99 folks. They hold me down. Although $11.99 still hasn't endorsed me. $11.99, if we could call, let me get closer. $11.99, I have run for office twice. And I have worked in a hospital, Brookdale Hospital. Shout out to Brookdale Hospital. I love you guys. One Brooklyn Health System. Done a lot of stuff, but I can't get $11.99 to endorse me for nothing. I'm hoping they even endorse this radio station for me, because I'm working hard. But the Cultural Committee, and Regine, tell me if I'm wrong, because I still didn't get the flyer, right? But the Cultural Committee is doing their big annual Christmas party and a holiday party. Shout out to those who don't celebrate Christmas. Holiday party. And is it the 21st? I believe it's the 21st. No, the 21st is a Sunday. So is it the 20th? Oh my God, I gotta double check. Let me check my email real quick, because I told Regine to send me on email. And if you there, just text it in. But anyway, the Cultural Committee is doing their stuff. And I don't even remember what the name of this place is. I feel so bad. I feel like I'm unprepared, because you know what? I left the flyer at home. But that's all right. I'll figure this out another time. But anyway, the Culture Committee is doing their thing. Oh, look, she sent it to me. Okay, the $11.99 gala. Okay, the black and white. Oh, I had the date all wrong, Hut. Saturday, December 27th, 2025, at the Hannah House, 345 Adams Street. The $11.99 Social Cultural Committee, made up of a bunch of our folks, Jamaican, Trinidadian, Bajans, St. Kitchens, Haitians, right? Regine's Haitian too. Sapa say to my people. So, December 27th, Saturday, December 27th, the Masquerade Gala, put on by $11.99 Social Cultural Committee at the Hannah House. Tickets are $120. $120, but the Hannah House is a beautiful space, and I heard if y'all say my name at the door, or if y'all do pre-tickets, just call somebody. Wait, do I got numbers here? Oh, for tickets, call Natasha, 347-276-1523. right? That's Natasha and Curtis. And let me tell you something about Curtis. People don't know. Curtis is an amazing cook. Curtis is an amazing cook. No one knows Curtis. He just do it on the side. You know, people just do stuff on the side, but Curtis can cook his tail off. And so call Curtis 646-673-6472 for tickets. You got to be dressed in the most formal attire and have a masquerade. So that means, because you know you all 1199 people, if somehow, some way, you there without your spouse, without your girlfriend, your wife, make sure your mask is good enough to not get caught, because y'all healthcare workers, y'all healthcare workers get people in trouble. So again, December 27th, the Masquerade Gala put on by 1199 Social Committee at the Hannah House. Tickets are $120. I will repeat who you need to call. But again, if you mention my name, you're not gonna get an endorsement, but if you mention my name, you will at least maybe get drink packages for under $200. So I think we could buy a couple bottles, right? I could afford $200 for that, plus tip. So you know, you see how they beating you in the head for the ticket price, but you're gonna get a drink. Why? Because we like to drink. What else is going on this week? This Saturday too, I'm gonna put it on my page. I am hosting a movie premiere by Bridget Turner, who we went to high school with, talking about foster care families. And why is that important? Because people don't understand how when you are in foster care and you age out, you on your own. You are literally on your own, and sometimes people don't realize how difficult it is for you to find a job, to find an apartment. Also, shout out Councilwoman Rita Joseph, who has been a staunch advocate for supporting foster care children. She has taken in a couple of her own throughout her life, and it's been really important. So on my Instagram page, you will see the flyer. It is going to be at the Brooklyn Children's Museum next Saturday, December 20th from 6 to 8. That is the premiere. Please come meet Bridget, who's amazing. She went to high school with me, Hut, and Carlton. We went to Midwood. Shout out Midwood, big up Midwood. Also big up my man Miles. My son Miles averaging 20 and 10 for the Midwood Hornets. Go Hornets. So I couldn't play like him, Hut. I already know. So shout out to my son Miles, who does everything. You know, he like Kevin Durant. But this has been a fun Sunday. The show's not really over. It's just I just need to get all of those kind of things out. There will be an exam. Wait, Regine, am I allowed to give a free ticket to 1199's party? Because that might get some people in there. Let me see, she ain't answered yet. Did she answer? She ain't answer. She's laughing. So that means, oh no, hell no. But if I'm there, I'll buy you a drink. It may be water with lemon, but I will buy you a drink. I will buy you a drink. Anyway, but this is, again, the Carry On Show. Before we go to break, there are some important things I want to talk about because, again, we do the who you reppin' segment. And the Who You Reppin' segment, again, is going to be about Carl Hasty, who, again, is an amazing leader. I got to get back to my notes. See, when you don't really know how to do this radio thing, you got to go back to your notes. And within my notes, I got to pull up Carl Hasty, because who is Carl Hasty? Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Hasty is the leader of the New York State Assembly, first African-American to serve as Speaker of the Assembly, represents one of the most influential legislative bodies in the nation, advocate for workers' rights and fair wages. He led the charge for New York's statewide $15 minimum wage. Now, what's crazy is that $15 seems like a long ago thing, but considering they was paying us $7, I can't curse on radio or they'll kick me off. Principal author of the Wage Theft Prevention Act. And so look, we have a lot of people who like doing stuff to black people and poor people, right? I'm not gonna yell out that. But deed theft, wage theft, this is the kind of stuff that we don't look at, but so we have people in government who take care of that. So shout out to you, Carl Hastings, for pushing that. He delivered billions in statewide pandemic recovery relief, expanded universal pre-K. I mean, this man's list is so long and on and on. But I'm gonna tell you one thing I love about Carl too. Carl loves Prince. If you ever meet Carl Hastings, he has a Prince logo. Because let me tell you something, don't mention Purple Rain around Carl, because Carl will let you know he loves himself some damn Prince. So shout out to Prince. But please, take your time, research New York State Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie, who is a magnificent human being, an even better legislator, cares about his people, has a high level of Jamaicans in his community. I know I talked a lot. I know I had to talk a lot, but because I ain't nobody to talk to driving through the snow hut, so I figured I'm gonna run my mouth today. But it is now 7:30. I got to pay some bills. I got to go. Jeremy, run the track.
Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back with more from the Khari
Studio today, right? So this live don't like the live when I'm on, but if y'all watching, so she said no, it's okay. Maybe, Sunday here, not done, gotta get ready for school. But
right.
Please take a moment to introduce yourself to the world radio listeners, who you are and why we feel you are our experts.
Okay, so my name is Zoe Clark, recent grad from Columbia University, and I am in pursuit of actually my license coming up in February. Currently, I am a social worker, and in February, God willing, I will be a therapist. So with that training comes a lot of giving advice and being sure that it's ethical. So Khari, thank you for having me on the show. So he's granted me that opportunity to join in on this fun.
All right, and so do you have a way people can find you? Like, do you have a therapist page yet?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I have a page. It's called The Healing Diaries, and it's a fully transparent page. So kind of like the candid conversations that we're going to have here today, we do have on that page as well. So definitely follow so you can see more updates.
Okay, so please take that down. We'll give it again on the show, and then we'll put it on Instagram. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Zoe, are you okay? Drum roll. Okay, the drum roll. So who is this one? This is Tina calling from Brooklyn. Hope all is well. She needs a little advice, right? So I kind of dug a hole for myself this year. I lost my job back in March. Then things got rough. Bills were piling up. I struggled to pay my rent. Things got tight. Around the same time, I started dating this guy. Lord, Tina, we're ready in problems. I started dating this guy. He's nice, but to be honest, I was never really into him like that. DJ Hut? I don't even know how to feel about that. So she wasn't into this guy. Thank God she ain't name him. But I wasn't really into I wasn't really into him like that. I stayed because he helped me out. Dinners, groceries, even covered a couple of my utilities when I was struggling. And yes, I let it happen. What Tina, what was it that you let happen? Did he get the drawers, Tina? Is that what it was? Did you pay for it? Anyway, so, but now I got a new job offer, a good one, and now I want to end things. She's going to help, man. The problem is, I don't know how to leave without looking like I used them. You know what? Before you even get into this, Zoe, I think she used them, but that's just on me. Do I tell the truth or do I just let it die slowly? Help a sister out, peace. So look, I can't help this girl. You got to help this girl. You got to help her with whatever nonsense she got herself into. Talk to
okay.
Talk to this
Okay,
woman.
so we're talking to Tina, right?
Tina, and she's from Brooklyn.
Tina from Brooklyn definitely used this man. And if she does not want that to be so obvious, she's going to have to paint. This feels manipulative, I won't lie. But she's going to have to paint this as she's in a new space of her life. She is really, really trying to focus on herself, and she's just so appreciative to everything that he did for her. She can't really ghost him because he didn't she say he was paying the utility bills?
The utilities, the groceries.
He held her down. She can't ghost him in such a way. That wouldn't be cool. And I think she can push through this because she didn't like him. Right, Tina, you did not like him in some way, somehow you pushed through to get them bills paid. So I feel like now that you got the new job, babe, you're going to have to just really, 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 if you can't stomach to tell him the blunt, honest truth, which is not nice, right? You're going to have to put forth some expression of, I'm in a new space of my life and I'm just grateful for everything you did for me. But right now, I really need to focus on myself.
So
that's the nicest way to do it.
But all right, so I got a little pushback to that, right? So like you said, she used him, she got utilities paid, right? And now she got to be like, thanks, but no thanks. So is there really a nice, would you say maybe she just got to be like, look, this was fun, I'm done, because I'm following home. I'm staying outside the house. I'm asking for my money back, right?
You know, hopefully this gentleman is not, he's very nice. He seems to be very nice, right? And she said it did happen, whatever it is.
You know,
so
what, you know what it is. You know what it was.
So he got something in return, right? So she does want to take that route. She absolutely can, because it seemed like it was also beneficial on his end, kind of a win-win, right? She didn't say it only happened once. They had some unspoken agreement. So, you know, she's gonna have to move on from that gig as well, if that's the case.
So all right, so we're assuming he got it more than once, right? We're assuming that he not gonna be away. But so your advice to Tina, I don't know if you're listening, somehow you found us. So Tina, the advice that Zoe is giving you is be gentle with the break off. But wait, but you also said I
have some more advice, actually.
Okay, come
this
on. This
next job, Tina better hope that she has to really keep this job. She has to do her best, because now she can't spin the block. Right? And I don't know. I don't know if another guy will be as generous as this gentleman. So, you know, we don't want to make a habit out of this either.
I mean, look, she ranks dinners and groceries. Like groceries. Look, shout out to Mamdani for affordable groceries and Trump. So that means he was paying $13 for eggs, huh? And this was March, so it's probably like $26 for eggs that she was paying for. Come on, yo.
Is she sure she don't like him? Because, you know.
She, I mean, again, this was a note. She clearly said she knew what she was doing. She just needed something to hold her down, and she took this guy money. Come on, Tina.
Tina, at the very least, can be kind in the letdown, because it's you knew what you was doing, right? Like, you knew that this day would come.
All right. Well, look, Tina, I don't know if I see you at the party.
You got this, Tina.
Yeah, because we might know each other, Tina. I know a couple Tinas. You know a couple Tinas, huh? So we don't. Thank God she ain't send a picture or nothing. But
maybe Tina gave an anonymous name.
Well, that would be helpful, but she did give the right borough, because that sounds like that happens in Brooklyn too much. DJ Hut, that sounds like that happened. Yo, Jeremy, I'm not even gonna ask you pay for some woman's groceries, brother. Okay, he's not a no. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with buying somebody groceries. We need more of that.
Yeah, but I'd rather someone open a door for me than pay for, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm paying for your groceries, well, look, she said, and she like. Right, she laid out all of the things. She said dinner, groceries, and oops, also my utilities. Right, so that means Con Ed went up, right?
That's a good man, Savannah.
National Grid went up.
That's a good man.
I mean, T-Mobile's still $30 if you got it, so hopefully your T-Mobile bill ain't hard. Okay, so I got another question for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so this one is from Derek from South Jersey. Good evening, Khari. This is Derek from South Jersey. I'm in a situation at work, and I honestly don't know what to do. I work in IT. Shout out to everybody in IT, because they making all the money. Still no groceries, but I'm working IT, but layoffs are coming. Everybody knows it, but one of my closest boys at work, he's on the list. I only know because someone in HR, who he's probably sleeping with, someone in HR who trusts me, because that's what he said, right, gave me a quiet heads up. So why are you giving a heads up about his boy? Something going on there, right? I don't trust her already. I don't trust her. But anyway, here's the problem. If I warn him, it could blow up on both of us. HR could get fired, and I could be dragged into it too. Notice he said he ain't gonna get fired. He could get dragged into it. But I don't know if I should tell him. He's gonna be blind. If I don't tell him, he's gonna be blindsided, and he won't have time to prepare. But this is supposed to be a boy. Hud, if I'm getting fired, please call me. Right? I ain't gonna tell nobody, please call me. Or have somebody else call me so I know it ain't you. But anyway, Khari, I feel like I'm stuck between loyalty and survival. Do I protect myself and stay quiet? Or do I go out for my friend and risk everything? Talk to me, Zoe, talk to me. Tell me what.
So they're both basically they're both at risk of losing their job, right? Just a friend is more than likely going to lose a job before him, correct?
Well, I'm assuming if you tell me I'm losing my job, say you HR, and you tell me that Hut's losing his job, and I tell Hut like he might blow up the whole thing and be like, yo, everybody told me. I don't know what kind of boy he is. So it just seems like he want to tell his boy, but he probably sleeping with the woman in HR. That's how he got the information. They may have done that thing. And so he's trying to figure out which way to go. Which way are we going with this?
Okay, so this is dependent on the way the friend is. If the friend is, someone that has big reactions to things, then I would say, mind your business. I think if the friend is someone who can hold water, I would give my friend a heads up. If this is my good friend, we're working together, I'm at risk of probably losing my job. They're doing cuts. It's only but a matter of time before I'm in their situation. I would definitely give him the heads up on the low. But if this is a friend that is not someone that will handle the information well, I would not be the person to let him know. I would absolutely mind my business.
Okay.
That's my advice.
Well, listen, you're our expert on the scene. So if your advice is to shut your mouth and keep your job, then I mean I can't tell you, son. I can't tell you.
I mean, if only if the friend is able to move the way that's necessary, knowing such sensitive information.
But I guess by him writing that, he's already concerned that his boy is going to say, yo. I have a feeling his friend's going to be like, what? Whatever. I told you don't sleep with that girl. Now I'm on, you know what I mean? Something going on. Because if you got a homegirl in HR 9 times out of 10, something already went down. Something in my opinion already went down. Okay. But talk to me. Maybe. That's just me throwing a little...
I'm just saying either way, it wouldn't matter, right? So his job is secured if they're sleeping together or not.
Right.
But his friend, if he's concerned that his friend is not going to react well to this information, you're not only affecting the friend, now you're affecting the woman in HR, and your job can be compromised too. So listen, it's cold, but I would mind my business, especially if he's not the one that can make the decision of if he can stay or not. It's inevitable. It's out of his hands.
And it is cold outside this week.
Yes, it is.
So look, Zoe, I'm hoping that the next time that we get you on the show, you're in studio, because the studio is fun. You get to see Hut DJing, lights.
I know,
camera.
you guys look like you're having a blast.
Yeah, put your live on. We got 2 lives going, 2 live crews going. But before we go, please again give our listeners where they can get mental treatment, right? Get advice, therapy from you, and if you got a website, and then send that to me too so we can put it on our recap. But again, Zoe Clark, tell the people that, and by the way, the one thing she didn't say, Jeremy, she's Jamaican, yo.
I'm Jamaican. I was at the benefit gala as well. It was beautiful. And the highlight of my night is actually my grandmother was turning 79 and she came with her date. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that was the most beautiful thing ever. Yes, I am Jamaican. My family is from Mandeville.
So wait, give us the accent. I've heard your accent. Just throw one of your accents.
I don't know if they're ready for a little accent.
Okay, see? That's what we're waiting for. Sounding like you real American just now. Give us the real Jamaican. Okay, give the listeners your Instagram, wherever they can find you.
Yeah, of course. My Instagram is The Healing Diaries. You can find me on The Healing Diaries. And there will be a bunch of series coming up in regards to things that I've discovered about myself and other people. So definitely follow that and we can stay in touch that way. And one good resource I will put this out there for women who are in seek of therapy, is actually a search engine called Therapy for Black Girls. You can put in your insurance and you can definitely find what type of therapist that you want. You can find an African therapist, Caribbean therapist, Black therapist, anything that you're searching for, which has definitely, even in my own experience, made it very easy for me to find a therapist.
Therapy for Black Girls.
Yes.
Okay. Therapy. So for all my listeners, Therapy for Black Girls, for our Black women out there who are taking that really strong step into therapy, because therapy, I have a therapist. I've seen therapy. It's important in your life, just guidance, even to have a little fun, because, Zoe made it fun. I feel bad for Tina from Brooklyn. Listen,
it's a cold world out here for Tina and our friend from Jersey.
Not for Tina. She getting groceries and dinner. She good.
Yeah, she is. The
all right.
gentleman is not.
Nah, he about to not be not. So let's watch out. If anybody named Tino got T in their name, listen. Good luck. Zoe, thank you.
You're welcome.
Like I said, you said you're going to be one of our
me.
contributors, and so we'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Right. You're welcome. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Zoe. That is Candid Khari this week. And this was a spicy one. So I was having a little fun. I don't even know what to say about that, Hut. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, you and I both are married, so hopefully we ain't buying nobody's groceries. Oh, Lord. If not, we better wear that mask at $11.99's Masquerade Ball. But, again, hit me up on Instagram. I got one free ticket. Damn, that means somebody coming by themselves. Anyway, I got one free ticket for the $11.99 Cultural Committee Gala Masquerade Ball, December 27th at the Hannah House. I'm excited about that. We got 10 minutes to go. So what I'm going to do is shut my mouth early today because the man that y'all really come to see and hear and juggle is about to get back on his tings. The ones and two, the amazing, incredible DJ Hut. But listen, everybody, see y'all next week. Again, if y'all had a wonderful week, please carry on and keep that energy going. If you had a bad week, do not get carried away with the nonsense and carried it into your next week. Shout out to Kesh, Shaggy, Sean Paul, all of the group of people I got to see. Shout out to Sin and Bobby Clark for giving me an opportunity. My brother Carlton, Pastor Jamal, thank you for doing the opening prayer. My boy Carl Gray, everybody who was part of this historic night. DJ Hut, send us back into the cold. Coming in from the cool. They're coming in, they're coming in.
DJ Hut. How come down, Mr. Levy? Every passing now, come down. Up on your bumps and ride. Jungle is spangled, shower is come down. Up on your bumps and ride. So me no get up with the get rich and go. Go switch, get up with the get rich and go straight. No shabarangs, only for twins. This as a brush, you know the DJ famous. Long time me no chat, them a thing say me quit. Now me come back, we happy make a hit. Yeah, today, you're a happy man. And tomorrow will bring you sorrow. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Everybody now, come down. Up by your bums and pride. Jungle is spangled as showers come down. Up by your bums and pride.
Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know when, I don't know when, I don't know why. I don't know when, I don't know why. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why she's gone away, no, I don't know where she can be. My baby, when I'm gonna find her. We had a quarrel, and I let myself go. I said so many things she didn't know, and I was so mad. I don't think she's coming back.
DJ
Oh. She gave the reason she should know, and she said things she haven't said before, and she was so mad. And I don't think she's coming back. I did too much lying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. Earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, I love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. Oh, earth angel, who I adore. Now my Sonia, she has come home to me. She says she's tired to see me living in misery. When me say, yeah me know, yes I've found my Sonia. She has come home to me. She says she's tired to see me living in misery. So when she said, she've come back home to wash and cook and clean for me, and to make sure that my surroundings are never dirty. When me do a search over land, and I did search over the sea, and I could never find my Sonia, you see. But all of a sudden, she has come home to me. She says she's tired to see me living in misery. So you me know, la, we do, la da 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 da.
I'm gonna take you to the dance tonight. Put on your best dress tonight. Baby, what the man say, baby. I'm gonna rock you till broad daylight. Be on your best shape tonight. Yes, girl. Put on for your dress and put on for your jewelry. Yeah. Me and you is going to a nice party. Yeah. Uptown or downtown or Kingston City. Yeah. All of the bossy them my mom they come follow me. Yeah. And when me hold them like I'm on a pure agony. Yeah. All of the bossy them a jump up for me. Yeah. Watch them a jump and spread out from me. Yeah. Send me and Malvo aspiring P. Yeah. And when they drop piece at the winery. Yeah. Watch all the girls them a wine them body. Yeah. And then me drop for the girls them lover. Yeah. And every bossy get big out. Yeah. Summer love is beautiful. It's not enough. Satisfy emotions that are shared between us. Oh, winter love is cozy, girl. I need so much more. It just intensify my wants to have a love that endures.
Oh, mercy. Hey, girl, don't come back to me. Can nothing bad not do me. 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, you still love me. Love me all the while and be by my side. Don't run away and show me no pride. This is not the thing, are you me love? Yes, I want to show you how much I care. Take you anywhere you want, go me there, Malvo.
Anytime I close my eyes, I think of you. No matter what the season is, I still love you. With all of my heart, I wanna be with you wherever you are.
Going on near and far and near. Driving me, can me see you stuck on me gear. Anywhere you go, me loving is here.